Hey guys, this is Susan Gable here. I wanted to show you how easy it is to make a video about your book or anything else using the Lumen5.com video creation tool. So I have already logged in. You can create a free account and we're just going to go up here. We're going to click Create Video. Now if you have a blog post or something else that's been posted on the net, you can insert the URL right here, but I'm going to copy and paste content, and what I've done is I have copied my book blurb. So we're just going to go ahead and paste that in here, and then we're just going to click continue, and it's going to automatically pull the text right in here. So obviously we're going to want to do all our parts. So we're just going to click. Now if there's anything in your blurb that you don't want to be in here, then obviously you don't add it. So we'll just start with this. Now if you come here, you look, you see this one with the red, it says this one's too long. So we're going to have to shorten this one. So I'm going to choose to break it right here. So we're just going to go ahead and hit enter. And now we have broken that piece up, and now it's in smaller pieces. And again, at this point, if you wanted to click in here and edit any of this, or if you chose to delete part of this, you just trash it. It would be, that section would be gone. So if we want to preview it, we can click preview, and this will show us just the text only. And some of it is missing because they've made it white, or excuse me, they've made part of it black, and so we're not seeing it against the black background. Let's just go ahead and tell them to go ahead and continue. So it's going to generate the scenes, and then once it's generated the scenes for each word segment, it's going to give us a whole bunch of different options, and obviously the automatic things that they have pulled in here may not be exactly what go with your words. You're going to have to figure out what you want to do. So one of the things that is great about Lumen 5 is that you can upload your own images or any other pictures, whatever you have, to the product. So we're going to click on here, upload our media, and then we have a box where we can drag and drop things. And I'm going to go to here to keep here and get my, we're going to go into my mockups, and all right, so here's where my covers are that I want to move over. So we're going to go back to our Lumen 5, and we're going to take a number of these over. So I'm going to use Control, and I want to highlight all of those. We're going to drag those over here, and you can see it's doing 3. Now these are my photos and I have permission to use them. If they were Creative Commons images, we'd click this, but these are my photos, I'm allowed to use them, so we're going to say that. And these will then get uploaded to the Lumen 5 platform, and this way they will be available. Right now you see all the ones from the last book that I was working on. Actually, one more thing that I want to show you about what makes Lumen 5 so awesome when it comes to finding images. So we can click on the library. Before you saw me, we were on the uploads, which were my uploaded media. But we can go to the library and we can just type in romance and get all these wonderful, wonderful images that we can utilize for that. So, you know, let's just say the word is hope. Okay, so again, lots of different choices that we can use. These are all Creative Commons images, so you can use them in your video productions without worrying about them. Maybe you're writing a mystery. Let's type in mystery or mysterious, or let's say your story takes place in Paris, so we type in Paris. And again, as I said, all of these images are Creative Commons licensed, so it's okay for us to use them. We're not violating any copyright, and that's obviously really important, especially as authors. We don't want to be violating other people's copyrights either. So the Lumen5 is really awesome. They also, once you get your images in, they also offer music as well that, again, you are already covered by Creative Commons licensing, so you're not swiping somebody else's music or infringing on anybody else's copyrights. And you can look for certain types of sounds, moods to go with your story, whatever it is. If it's a romantic story, if it's a calm or dark or dramatic, you have all of these options. So now that I've shown you the library of video and music, I'm going to go back and change out my images, and then I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so now I've got all my pictures squared away. I've got my text cleaned up. This is actually the part that's going to take you the longest, which is choosing the right images for each section of your blurb or whatever it is that you're producing a video about. It's finding that right image, because remember that saying, and a picture's worth 1,000 words? Well, that's true. So you're going to want to find images that speak to what you're saying, that capture that emotional quality that you are trying to capture. And then the same thing with the music. So I have selected the music that I want. It's this one, Soul Search. I played a number of different ones until I found one that I liked. Again, now there are different things that you can do. You can change your text, make it a quote. You can make it a title. All right, you can make it just regular text. So I think actually we're going to turn this into a title. Now, if you click on here and this, you can also decide where you want your text to go. So it will give you some positioning options for that text. And as I showed you earlier, you can change the color as well. So I'm just going to take a quick run through. Now, one of the things when I was doing the music, what I did was, as the music was running, I slowly ran my way down through my images to try to see if the music maintained the emotional feel that I wanted as I looked down through these. Now, the branding, you can do some branding at the end, and so at the outro scene you can put in a logo, and I have just used my book cover and put in some text, okay, which you can find right here, outro message. You can type in a different text of what you wanted to say. But so far I'm pretty happy with this. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, so it's currently saved, and then I'm going to hit continue. Now this is giving me a preview of my video, and I can hear the music in my headphones, and it's going to give me a good preview so that I can see, is there anything that I want to change about this. So I'm going to just go ahead and watch this 132 and take a look and see. Transitions are not in here right now, so it does look a little jumpy as we go from image to image, but that's okay because they have not inserted transitions yet, so we don't have to worry about the fact that it's a little jerky as the scenes change, because that will be fixed when we move on to the next section of making our video. Happy with that. Now if you're not happy with it, you'd go back and you'd edit it more, but right now I'm happy, so I'm going to hit publish and they're going to render it. Now this is the part that takes some time to have happen, okay, because this is their computers are crunching this video together and rendering takes time. So I'm going to pause this instructional video again and I'll pick you back up. Lumen5 will send me an email so that I know when it's ready, and I'll pick you up when it's ready. Okay, so we're back at Lumen5, and as you can see, it's done rendering, and we could now go ahead and we can watch our video again, and this way we can verify that everything is good to go. Just going to pause it because there's no point in running you guys through that. But if we like what we see at this point, then we can download it. We could upload it directly to Facebook. Generally speaking, I prefer to download it first and then do whatever it is that I want to do with it. Upload it to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever I'm going to do with it. Now, if we find any thing that we're not happy about, if after watching this we're not happy with some of the text, or we want to make some changes, we want to make some highlights, there's an image that doesn't quite sit right with us, we can go ahead and change that. We just click on edit video, change it out again, render it again, and do the same thing until we're completely happy with it. It's that simple. It really is that simple. You can also give, as I said earlier, Lumen5, you can give it a URL to a blog post or an article that you've written, and you can easily create a video from that as well. So I hope that this walk through Lumen5 has been helpful to you. I'm finding it to be really super easy to use, and video is the big thing these days when it comes to getting engagement on social media. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on another instructional video.